Here's your daily Spurs news delivered by me, Harry Scarfe. I have my own Tottenham podcast linked in this video, Scarfe Spurs Talk. Please check it out. Chris, thanks for this opportunity. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. Let's get straight into it. So Jamie Carragher's had his say on Tottenham's current situation. Carragher said Spurs have been really unfortunate with injuries. If they didn't have this injury record, they wouldn't be in this position. He goes on to say, however, they've had ACL injuries to 3 players in the same position: Kulusevski, Maddison and now Simmons. But I feel now Maddison, who's returning from injury, may have a role to play in terms of keeping Tottenham up. He's the only one that I can think of in terms of doing something special. He's got the quality. I mentioned in terms of Jarrod Bowen and Morgan Gibbs-White. He's come back from a big injury and we might only be talking about 15 to 20 minutes off the bench, but he's the only one when I look at that squad that I think can produce a little bit of magic that Spurs need, especially in the away game at Aston Villa and Chelsea. When I think of the Spurs players, the little bit of fear of going down, and it may have gone a little after the win at Wolves, but Maddison would continue to take the ball. He still want it and take it no matter the situation. For Spurs to stay up, I feel like he has a role to play. It's going to be really tough for Spurs. The fans will be now thinking they have won a game of football. They haven't won a game of football all year, and it's hard to comprehend that. However, their rivals, West Ham and Nottingham Forest, both won. Also, if you add to that the injuries they got the weekend, even though they've won a game, they're actually in a worse position than last week because they've got the easiest game out of the paper, out of the way. West Ham and Nottingham Forest have difficult fixtures on paper, there's no doubt about that. But when you look at the players they both have, with both playing with a front four, Morgan Gibbs-White or Jarrod Bowen, Spurs just don't have those players in attack or can't even come close to either of those players. That is what worries me for Spurs. After watching the Wolves game and also the injuries in attack, who's going to score the goal for Spurs? Who's going to create something? I just look at the games they've got, Aston Villa and then Chelsea. They're tough games no matter how good you're playing or how many good teams you've got. But I can't see them scoring a goal. If they do score, I can only see it being 1 and they have to keep a clean sheet to win a game. So I find it difficult to make the case for them to win in both those games, but that puts huge pressure on them at home. Yao Pellegrini has spoken about Roberto De Zerbi, saying that 1 win can change anything, and just generally the Spurs 1-0 win last weekend against Wolves. Pellegrini said, let's see, I hope he's right, I really hope he's right. Also understand what he's saying and also hope that this will happen. I think we deserve it. So let's now focus on the Villa game. It'll be a hard one, but by the same objective to win the game, because it's 4 finals, it doesn't matter if you play well or not. We're in the position now, we just need to win the games, and that's the reality. It's your daily Spurs news. Thank you very much. Follow my own Tottenham podcast linked in this video, Scarfe Spurs Talk. Chris, thank you for this opportunity. Subscribe to this channel. Come you Spurs.